Come on, boys, get back to work. The boss is coming.
Lights down, volume up. It's time.
Found your way back here again, did you? In 2004, while most zombie films were busy gnashing teeth and interrogating the collapse of civilization, a small British film asked a more urgent question. What if the end of the world interrupted your trip to the pub? Enter Shaun of the Dead. Directed by Edgar Wright, co-written by Wright and Simon Pegg, and starring Pegg as the world's most polite underachiever, Shaun. This isn't just a zombie movie, it's a love letter to horror. A breakup story with bite marks, and a masterclass in comedic timing, sharp enough to shave with. Shaun is drifting through life in North London, stuck in between a dead-end job and a girlfriend who would like him to evolve past PlayStation and Pints. The dead rise, not metaphorically, properly. Armed with a cricket bat, a vague plan, and loyalty to his best mate, Shaun decides to rescue his mum, reconcile with his girlfriend, and wait out the apocalypse at the pub. Must have the proper priorities, of course. Simon Pegg is Shaun. Some of you may know Simon from Mission Impossible movies or Scotty in the Star Trek reboot movies. Pegg here plays Shaun, a blend of sheepish charm and dawning courage. He's a man who treats a zombie outbreak like a mild inconvenience until it taps him on the shoulder with a severed arm. Nick Frost is Ed, a fellow comedian and collaborator of Simon Pegg. Here, he plays the human embodiment of snack, crumbs, and loyalty. Frost's Ed is loud, lazy, and unexpectedly heroic. The chemistry between Pegg and Frost feels less like acting and more like you've wandered into their shared flat. Kate Ashfeld as Liz, grounded, frustrated, and entirely justified. Ashfield gives us warmth and steel, making her more than the get-your-life-together girlfriend trope. Lucy Davis is Diane Sharp, dramatic and always mid-monologue. Davis turns every reaction shot into a tiny opera. Dylan Moran is David, a man who looks permanently annoyed at existence. Moran's dry delivery slices through scenes like a sardonic scalpel. Bel Nighy plays Philip. Now, if the name sounds familiar, it should. 2 years before he sailed the seven seas as Davy Jones, Nighy brings gravitas, wit, and surprising emotional anchor as Philip in this film. When the film shifts from laughs to lump-in-the-throat territory, he's the quiet engine. Penelope Wilton as Barbara Sweet, gentle and heartbreakingly human. Wilton reminds us that even as in a comedy, stakes can still have teeth. Director Edgar Wright is known for kinetic editing and whip-smart visual jewels. Watch closely and you'll see transitions that mirror early scenes later in the film, turning mundane routines into apocalyptic punchlines. His camera doesn't just observe chaos, he choreographs it. The screenplay by Wright and Pegg is stuffed with setups that pay off beautifully. Jokes in the first act stagger back in the third with fresh bite marks. It's comedic architecture disguised as public banter. Cinematographer David M. Dunlap gives North London a lived-in texture. The horror never feels glossy. It feels like it wandered in from outside your corner shop. The film was produced by Working Title Films, known for romantic comedies, which makes it deliciously erotic. But one of their most beloved films involves dismemberment. While deeply British in tone, the film tips its hat to George A. Romero, whose zombie classics, like Dawn of the Dead, reshaped horror cinema. In fact, Romero was such a fan, he gave Peg and Wright cameo roles in Land of the Dead. That's not just respect. That's a ceremonial passing of the cricket bat. Shaun of the Dead works because it understands that horror and comedy share the same heartbeat. Tension, release, surprise. Replace a scream with a laugh, and the rhythm still dances. Okay, it's about growing up when the world ends, about friendship that survives fight wounds, about choosing love over lethargy, and occasionally about throwing vinyl records at the undead, but only the ones you're not that fond of. So pour a pint, lock the doors, and remember, when civilization collapses, choose your cup wisely. And just remember, it's not goodbye, it's